everyone, so this video is going to be another sketchbook session like last week. Usually each week I focus on something different. I don't really know what it's going to be this week, to be honest. I'm just going to kind of draw and see what happens. One of my main goals was to like play with media a little bit and try to do like more loose and free stuff, and there's an airplane outside. So I'm going to try to just do that. Just start with a basic face because it's always easier to start with the face to warm up because I haven't really sketched all day. I painted a little bit, but I didn't really sketch, so maybe she's holding some flowers. I need to start learning to like draw the hands first and then place the arms, because otherwise I just mess myself up. I was thinking of trying to use some Posca pens and just play with like media a little bit. Mostly because I have a project coming up at school where I'm gonna try to do something a little bit looser and more free for it, but I don't really know what that's gonna look like yet, so it'd be nice to just kind of try it out first. These flowers kind of remind me of Minecraft a little bit because I was just playing it for the first time in like years, and I forgot how pretty the flowers were, and Minecraft has changed so much. It's kind of crazy. There's like all these new blocks and the crafting is totally different. And there's probably tons of other stuff I just don't know about. I really like paint markers, but I don't know if there's a way to like use them use them the way I would want to use them because of the limited colors. Like I know you can mix colors as you go, but like there's just not as much control that way as like mixing colors with a paintbrush and painting with a paintbrush. Oh my gosh, so much ink just came out of it. Usually I just like smudge it around with my hand if that happens. So I kind of want to like include a little bit of each media and like not really worry about what I'm using, just trying to like achieve a loose effect. I recently bought these. I didn't realize how many I got, and they're Woodless pencil crayons, so it's like the whole thing is a pencil crayon, and I thought this would be really fun to play with because I like the look of pastels, but I hate using them just because of how messy they are. So I thought this would be an interesting solution, and that is terrifying, whatever that is. These are interesting. Like I've never used these before. Like this is the first time I'm actually using them. But they seem cool. Like how you can kind of put it on its side and shade like that. I think this could be something I use more often, especially on smooth paper. I know a lot of people like to use toothy paper with pencil crayons, but honestly, I really like smooth paper. I really like the way it looks. I didn't buy a lot of these. It's also really fun to work with like cyan, magenta, and yellow sort of primary colors because they're just so bright and beautiful. I might try a sharpener. Don't know how this will go. I bet these are way easier to sharpen than regular pencils, but it feels like I'm wasting so much more. I don't really have like a dark color. I have this brown, but these are like pretty smooth. I really like them. Let's do a little color test here. If I wanted to do some flowers. Pretty bright too, especially the yellow. And then if I wanted to like include some Posca pens, I could just easily like go over top. I'm trying to like come up with like a controlled sort of sketchy sketchbook sort of style, but something that I can do on like a larger scale, because the reason why a lot of sketchbook stuff works is because it's like small. When you try to do it larger, you see all the streakiness and it's not as like cohesive as it seems when it's this small. So that's something I'm trying to like figure out how to do better. It's so much easier to draw the hands before the arms and just not even think about the positioning of the arm. Because I always overthink that and everything just ends up stiff, so I just need to remember that little tip. I know a lot of people probably do it that way. It's just like something I just never, I just like don't realize you can do that. Like I'll draw like the shoulder and then the hand, like I'll draw it in order sort of thing. These might be one of my new favorite things, these Woodless colored pencils. Like these are super fun. Then the great thing about these is that you can just turn it on its side and get this nice texture. I think including like little patterns like this could be interesting. So instead of it being a solid color, I could just do some dots or like triangles. I don't know, that could be cool. I like this little character. This one is horrifying to me. And drawing like on top of a sort of like already gradient background could be pretty fun. Do you ever feel like there's this certain type of way you want to draw, but like you can't really put your finger on it, so you keep trying to do it and you never quite achieve it? Like I'm trying to find that. It's really nice to know that I like these because they're pretty cheap compared to buying like a Prismacolor. Like I think they were only $1 or something. They're the Progresso. I don't even know what brand, I just grabbed them, but they're really cool. If I can find them, I'll put them in the description. And I can of course mix them with the pencil crayons that I already have. It's kind of boring just having these colors because all the pages are gonna look the same, but it's fine. The only thing is they don't really layer over top of each other as thick as the Prismacolor ones do. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they do, I'm not sure. Yeah, that has much better coverage than they do, but they're just different because these are supposed to be like very thick, sort of buttery, and these ones are more dry. But I can't quite decide like what to do for. I'll start with pencil crayon. I could also do like a wash of watercolor over top of areas maybe to like tint them if they need stuff. This is not really what I'm talking about. Kind of got away from me a little bit. It's nice when you have a few failed attempts, you can just flip the page and start over. Using my good old pink, blue, and purple. It's hard to be like this fearless, like when you're doing final work, and that's something that I definitely am going to try to like not worry so much and just try to treat it like a sketchbook page, but yet have control, if that's even possible for me to do, because I'm so like used to like controlling everything. I feel like this pencil crayon kind of ruined it a little bit, but I can kind of make them blend together by using the like thicker pencil crayons because they can look like marker, but they can also look like pencil crayon. It's funny how this is the same color as this, like very similar. What should I draw next? These are such messes on the other page. Let's just try to do pencil crayon for this one, maybe. Just a bunch of little doodles here and there. I always go through like a phase in these sketchbook sessions where I'm like, oh, I hate everything I've just drawn. And then sometimes I flip back and I'm like, oh, I don't hate it as much as I thought I did. But this time, I don't know, nothing's really working out. I think I might just stick to pencil sketches for a bit. I'm not really having any luck with color. Trying to like draw the hands before I draw the arms, and I think it's helping a little bit. I just like zoned out and didn't say anything for a while. Do you ever feel like everything you draw just doesn't feel like how you draw? I think I'm just being like accidentally exploratory a little bit, but it's kind of fun. I hope you enjoyed this sketchbook session. It kind of ended with me just scribbling whatever in like styles that don't really look like my kind of drawing, but might want to explore some more. I feel like it started stronger with the colors and kind of like got really lost and then just sketched a bit. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.